6 up-and-coming brokers, 6 ambitious candidates, all with one aim: to be crowned Broker Apprentice 2015. It's day 4 of the Broker Apprentice. With Team Evolve and Team Inspire on one victory each, this task could go a long way to deciding a winner of the Broker Apprentice. The apprentices meet LV General Insurance boss John O'Rourke and his advisors Mike Crane and Michael Lawrence to find out what their next task will be.
Your third challenge is going to take you into the digital arena. We want you to develop a digital initiative, could be a product or a service, an app that is going to benefit the broking industry. And we want you to take that to the Broker Expo in Coventry. Each team will have its own stand, and you'll have to encourage peers and the broker community to come to your stand and take advantage of that initiative. And we'll be looking at how effective you are at explaining the virtues of that product. Good luck with that.
The Ricoh Arena in Coventry, home to the Wasps rugby team and Coventry City Football Club. But today, over 800 brokers will pass through its doors as it hosts Insurance Age's annual Broker Expo North. It's here that teams Inspire and Evolve will take their place amongst the other 100 exhibitors, both trying to get the attendant brokers interested in a digital solution that they've created to help the expo visitors increase their business. The team that collects the most cards and leads will be declared the winner. So what have the teams come up with?
So we looked at the market and we noticed through some stats, through various sources, that 80% of brokers are uncomfortable discussing cyber liability with their clients. So we came up with cyber. The idea being that there's a question set that allows, at the end of those questions being answered, a score to explain the viability of a cyber attack happening to that client, how dangerous it could be. We talked to separate insurers about what they put into their proposal forms and took detailed questions from those and applied scoring system to them and created an algorithm and an actual working app in its prototype stage, which can be used by brokers here to actually facilitate and show them the scoring system.
What about Team Evolve?
So basically what E360 is it's a multifaceted online risk trading platform. On the one hand, you have this software here, which we have a prototype app here. The supporting idea behind it all, and the reason why you'll get large flows of premium coming through it, is the idea of a network coming together of independent brokers, led by a large regional broker. Execs have access, insurers have access, clients have access in real time to multi-risk platforms, very quickly assessed and underwritten products, somewhere between 1,500 and 25,000 per policy.
Teams will be watched today by LV's Mike Crane and Anna Peake. What do they make of the team's ideas and chances of victory?
They have been working so hard, I have to say. They have been putting their, every hour into this, and that can show today. In fact, Team Inspire, they changed their product just on Monday, so they've only had a few days to pull this together, and I have to say they've done a fantastic job.
I think there's a steel behind it. They know what they've got to do. I was talking to one of the team who was saying he was being grilled at 6:45 in the morning the other day to try and really test where they're at. So they know it, but it's going to be a long day as well. So they've got to keep that going, keep that pace going, and make sure they're constantly engaging with people. That's what I'm looking to see.
The room filling up, Team Evolve pitched their ideas to brokers.
In terms of the kind of business that we're doing, it's going to be sort of £1,500 a year policies to 25 grand. And I think it'd be particularly useful for local brokers that, have found their niche, they have a scheme.
Essentially what we're looking at doing is an application which is accessible to brokers and insurers and clients. Brokers can log in and, for example, upload a risk. Client can then go into this section, they can access their policy documents. So that means the client can download his policy documentation, but also then the client's got a constant way of contacting his insurer.
As an insurer, you would be able to review the risk information that the clients have provided in a way that it's obviously done today through an email.
In terms of back office, it's supposed to make it more efficient, quicker. In those initial stages of marketing a risk, say a £20,000 case that's under attack, you're going to have to do a defensive broking, strategy, block the market.
How long did it take to put together?
This sort of prototype thing?
Yeah.
Like 2 evenings.
2 evenings?
Yeah.
I think it's really exciting. We as a sector need to look at broker digitisation. Brokers are going to love anything that helps cost, helps efficiency.
As the day goes on, Team Inspire's stand is proving a hit with the attendees.
What we've actually created in the 3 days since we decided to develop this is a fully working and operative app so that you can actually facilitate a conversation with your client about how susceptible they would be to a cyber liability attack.
We ask a series of questions, each answer is scored, and then at the end of the question set it comes up with a rating.
Just they know these ones because it says, do you have filters in place? So that one should no. I think the concept is a very good idea. Cyber is one of the fastest growing products in the industry, and it does need to be simplified for both the end consumer and the broker. So I think the concept of simplifying it and giving some guidance and advice is spot on.
So can I go just literally show it to you on your computer screen? Come over. I'll take the fishbowl, that's fine.
I'll give you a business card.
That would be superb. We had a few people we were just chatting to generally about the product, and they've offered to speak to us after the event privately to actually talk about developing the product as a viable thing, which was really, really encouraging.
With the day drawing to a close, the count commences with both cards and lanyard scans counting towards their overall goal. And with seconds to go, Virginia still manages to add one more card to Team e-volve's total. The count is over and both teams gather to learn who the winner is.
Good afternoon and welcome to Coventry to the Broker Expo for the results of the third and final task of this year's Broker Apprentice. Both teams put tremendous effort into this, both before today in terms of designing their products, but also in terms of delivering it on the day. And it was really good to see how busy both stands were and how engaged you all managed to get brokers in what you'd created. But in terms of the results from today, we're looking at both the cards counted and the scans. So the overall winner of today's task, with 148 votes from brokers, is Team e-volve. Well done. Well done.
I think we really learnt from our first loss in that it's not just delivering to the brief, it's actually going way beyond that and thinking outside the box, which I think us as a team together, we threw a lot of ideas into the mix.
We've all gotten on extremely well, and I think that's part of the reason why we've done well, especially in the past 2 challenges. I think we are all very strong individuals, and fortunately that's sort of complemented what we've been doing. We've all come up with our own ideas and it's come together, so I think absolutely we can all go out on our own and do it.
Friendship aside and business, I think we've all got the capability to win.
With Team e-volve declared the winner, the 6 brokers move on to the final task, after which one of them will be crowned the Broker Apprentice 2015. Next time on the Broker Apprentice.
Let's go on and talk about the task.
They were really quite challenging.
Dan's been a really interesting candidate because that really early enthusiasm came through strongly.
I felt like I definitely kind of had to keep in check with the boys.
That I was called a bit of an excited puppy because I was so keen to get on.
I think he was probably by far and away the best salesman that we had on the team.
I think if you were to put me in any team, I'd be an asset.
I'm here to develop my skills, and that's one thing that I didn't feel I was very confident with.
The winner is